how about this? Returning without fans, because you guys, well, I'm going to be honest with you, the NBA, if they come back, are going to probably do it without fans. And what they're doing last season to finish. So they need 5 regular season games for regional television. The playoffs, somebody said if they don't have it, they lose $900 million, which is ridiculous. So they're trying to do that. And if they do, it'll be late July, August, September, whatever. I can't imagine they'll have fans. So you'll be able to see it first. I mean, what are you guys, fans, no fans? How are you feeling about that stuff?
I think the thing that I'm interested in is how it changes the game, maybe mechanically in some ways. Communication, the ability to hear communication, whether it's team player to player within a team or the opposing team. I think there are going to be some interesting elements of the discussion if we end up in that area, just in terms of the communication and what you're able to, the information you're able to gain and how you're able to use it. It's going to be an interesting element of it. Then there's obviously the emotional element of it, of what fans provide us in terms of inspiration in those moments. In our game, man, they're so integrated into the moments. You got third down and goal on the 3-yard line, man, in a significant moment. Man, part of that moment is everybody on their feet and leaning in and the atmosphere that it creates, So that's going to be interesting. I don't have a sense of kind of what that's going to feel like or how that's going to change those moments. But I am spending a lot of time just talking about mechanically from a coach's perspective. If we're making audibles offensively and the defense is capable of hearing those audibles, what does that mean? Or you're an offense and you're in hostile environments, man, and oftentimes you can't communicate. And in this environment, you might have an opportunity to. So what does that provide you? It's just a lot of, communication discussions being had around the lines of fans or no fans. But I'm really interested in that emotional impact in those significant moments and seeing and feeling what that would be like.
What about your division? Tell me, is Cincy going to be better? Is Cleveland going to be better? Tell me what how is it stacking up? I mean, is it going to be as like, this thing's, you got everybody trying to move their way up?
Hey, we in for a fight, man. We always are. We're the only team in the division without a Heisman winning quarterback, So, we're going to roll our sleeves up and do what we do, man. And I take a lot of pride being in this division, the style of play, the competitiveness, the legendary men that I've had an opportunity to compete against over the course of the years, man, players and coaches in this division is a real cool thing. It's great when you get in a social setting sometimes, man, you can see an AFC North man and you shoot him the nod, and it's that mutual, it's that knowing,
It's a rock fight. It is a rock fight.
I miss Coach Lewis, but I don't. You know what I mean? Just a number of battles that we had over the years, just a lot of respect for Marvin. And it's those relationships, when you see John in Baltimore or Oz, men that you got a great deal of respect for, but quite frankly, men that you want to beat. That's just the nature of this thing, man. AFC North ball is where it's at, man. It's been an awesome ride, and it's going to be a wild one in 2020. But we fully expect to be in the thick of it because that's our task.